Hope it was part here of the build of the Solo Chronicle Gaim 2. Gaim Jimber Lemon Arms, or I'm just gonna shorten it to Jimbo Arms because obviously Jimbo Lemon is the main Jimbo Arms, but you're able to, you know, do the other three. However, you're only given an extra one. You can't do another two. So fun. So I think this one we're not gonna have to like stress over as much because this one is literally like, oops, I apologize for hitting the camera. It's literally similar to Gaim because obviously we just put together Kachidoki, which he's perfection. So the camera might die at some point, so oh great. Oh wow, they actually painted the hands for this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is pretty identical to Orange Arms, to the bend on the curve, or the crest. So yeah, it's essentially the same, just new head and belt, essentially. So now the belts are black, and new head are just repainted. So, like, nothing to, like, go over much. Okay, this makes a lot of sense, because these are the hands to grab the Sonic Girl. Okay. I actually like their painted though, so that's neat. So I think this is technically how these sprues are supposed to be. And then the Sengoku drivers. Fun. It's nice to have the option, but not to actually be given the option. So. And the sticker sheet, which, see, okay, this case I don't have to worry about because they're all the same. I keep thinking these are eyes, but they're not. Okay. And battery exhaust, woohoo. 63%. Okay, so I think I'm probably actually gonna make. I'm probably gonna do Jimbo Lemon, then I'm gonna take a break, let the batteries charge, and such. And also eat too. But. I really took too long on Kachidoki. I don't think I put that correctly, but oh. I still feel like Jimbo Lemon is like still probably one of like the best like power-ups we've gotten. Just because it's very basic and yet it's effective. I feel like we don't really get that anymore, because I felt like, because obviously I feel like they try too hard with like, oh yeah, we really need to change out the suit and such. But like, I think it's also just because, you know, originally, according to, well, I don't know who exactly, but basically like behind the scenes, like Jimbo Lemon wasn't like, the Jimbo arms weren't originally supposed to actually be like fully utilized. They were only supposed to like appear for that arc and then like be gone, but then like they just continued using it. So I think technically Jimbo arms started the tradition of like actually or like actually like having like power up forms technically, because right away technically we just jumped like from double through fours, they just jumped straight into the mid-season form, because like that's what like Fang Joker and Tajidor and Magnet States technically go under. But then technically Wizard started the power up forms with Flame Dragon and such, because his mid season form was technically All Dragon, which I'm just like, okay, and I already messed up that sticker, so that has to go there. But I feel like Gaim was like technically the first series to like actually like do it well, because I don't get the entire point of All Dragon. I think they only did it just to sell the Drago timer. Like, the Drago timer isn't a bad gimmick, it's just like All Dragon itself is just kind of like, okay, it's just this. They they wanted to like, I guess, utilize that gimmick they did in the Forza Nose, the Wizard and Forza movie, the Special Rush. So they were just like, let's actually bring this in the show without bringing it into the show, and it's just like, yeah, I guess they did. See, I realized that I did the belt wrong, or I did the belt wrong for Kachidoki. I did it in reverse. Just technically how I was supposed to do it. I'm really curious to like if we would do the novel forms. Like if we would do like Jimba, Zangetsu, Jimba Melon, Ryugen, Jimba Dragon Fruit. Like, honestly, I would actually kind of like those, because obviously we're gonna get Jimba Marin, because there has to be a Vison, not Vison X, a Vicinema set, which is probably gonna get split into two, because it's gonna get, they're either gonna split it by how the Vicinemas were, or they might actually just do like, okay, here are all like the forms and here are all the riders from that. So like, you know, like Baron Ringo arms, Zangetsu, Watermelon arms, Duke Lemon arms, Knuckle, Jimber, Marn. And then for the other set they can do Eden, Tyrant, Savior, Black Baron. Like, honestly, there's like the potential for Subtle Chronicle Gaim. Yeah. Like, I feel like we're gonna get a bunch of movie writers for sure. And then all of this is the same from this point on, so I appreciate that. But, okay, because I was actually just trying to think of what technically happened. But, so we got, or technically we are getting a movie writer. We're getting Kurokai Shin, my favorite new generation writer. But the issue is that I can't even make my favorite new generation writer because Kurokage is locked under one figure. So, so that technically means, or you need 3 Kurokages if you want to represent them all. So, like, obviously when I get that set, I'm just gonna make it just Kurokage. But, like, it just sucks that I'm, like, because I personally don't care for the Kurokage Troopers, but it's like, Kurokai Shin's my favorite Genesis writer, and I can't make him. Because, yes, I can just switch out the belt, but then it's like, I'm gonna be with the wrong strap. So, I really do hope they put out a Kurokai set, even though I don't need it. I just want a Kurokai Shin. But other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to those sets. I don't like how they split the form. Like, this is why I feel like if they do ever touch on the guidance, they're just gonna do how the guidance were. So, like, first set's gonna be Zangetsu and Baron, and the second set would be Duke and Knuckle, because I understand the reason why they went with okay, I put that. Okay, I guess we're just gonna leave that. I put the wrong sticker on, but. Oh, battery exhaust, woohoo. Okay, so I'm gonna do this last part, then I'm gonna let the batteries charge, because we're nearly done anyway, but, there's just so much they can do with Gaim, like, and it's kind of scary. But, Cause there's like a plentiful of movie sets they can do. Whoops, oh my gosh, I almost ripped that. Cause I feel like, oh gosh. Technically, with movie sets, I think they can technically put the main 3 movies together. So like, Gaim 15, Mars and Kamaro, I think they can probably put them in a set together. Like, just because, you know, they got rid of, because Kurokage Shin is obviously, you know, within the second premium set, technically. No, technically it's the third. No, it's the second, because Gaim's forms are included. Again, I apologize if, like, the focus is horrendous, but... But, then, again, because I can definitely see them doing a... Because there's at least, like, 3 sets they can do, like, after. The movie set, or 4 sets I meant. There's the movie, or it can be called, like, the Geki Joban set, or something like that, with the 15, or Gaim 15, and then Mars and Kamaro, but then obviously with 15, like, it's like the Fear of the Legend Rider forms. And then, you know, all essentially the guidance sets. So it's like, so then, like, obviously they can do like a Zangetsu burn set with, you know, Watermelon arms, Ringo arms, and then Eden and Tyrant. Then they can do a set with Duke Knuckle, or Duke and Knuckle with Lemon arms, Jimbo Marin, and then Black Baron and Savior. And then a Greedon versus Bravo with Lychee arms, King Durian, Sophie, and I can see them throwing Shin Kachidoki or Zangetsu Kachidoki arms in there, because I don't know how else you would release that. Okay, so I'm gonna rip these out of their sprues, and then I'm really curious what else they can do. They can obviously touch up on Maja. Ow. And I guess if there's enough demand, we will actually get Fresh Orange. I don't think they will touch on Telvikun ones, because then, like, I don't know how they will be able to release that. I'll open the next box, but then that'll be it. just so that I don't have, I don't know, I just want to get this over with, but the battery's gonna die, but. Wow. Okay, so I'll be back within like an hour. It's like 12:07 right now. What's this? 27. I'm back. Right now it's 1:37. So I took like at least an hour break, and now the battery's at like 94%. So we should be good. And yep, I did eat. So there's the helmet, which is, it's essentially the same as, it's literally the same as orange arms, obviously, because the main lock stage is orange, so I don't really mind the repaint. So here's the front of the Jimber, I think they're called. But so essentially the gimmick is that you're able to, you're able to switch these out and such. However, they only, as I said before, we'll get to it. Wow. I really like how square Jimba is, if that's weird. I don't know. I just liked how Jimba wasn't a fur. So, I don't understand this. They only include an extra one. So, technically, if you want to be complete, I guess, you still have to get 4 of these. Because you have to get the body. You have to get the front. And just be left with these blank ones. So that's fun. So here's our first look at the Sonic Arrow, which I like this. I like this red. And it's not as, see, I don't know why I thought like the Sonic Girl kind of looked off, but actually having it in hand, it's not. so. Typical stands. And here we are again with yeah, so there's technically not a lot of stickers this time. But yeah, so you still technically need 4 of these. Because it comes with 4 different stickers. So, fun. Obviously, we're gonna display as Jimber Lemon. So. I know, like, technically my pronunciation on Jimba is wrong. Because I pronounce it how they pronounce it. Because obviously the official romanization is Jimber. Jimber just never sounded right for me, so I've always just stuck with Jimba. Oh, you can't even plug this in because of the shoulder. No. Okay, first of all, we should actually probably put this on. What is this front part? I don't know what this is. I'm actually lost. Wait. Wait, I'm stupid. This is for the outline. For this. It's not the sticker. This is not good. No. Okay. Wait, we got some issues. Okay. Yep. Um. We gotta. Oh, shoot. Um. Oh, shoot. This is actually bad. Okay, so we ripped the outline for Jimba. Okay. So we're gonna stick that there, so then we can attempt. I apologize. You can't see this at all, but okay. It doesn't look bad. Why is it blurry? Doesn't look bad. Oh wow. That was scary. I didn't like the fact the sticker was stuck. I actually did kind of prefer if it was that. I would prefer it was the big sticker. Does this hide it? No. I don't know where. I don't understand why these are the other way around. Why they're not like paired together. So I think that should be it for that. Yeah, see, it doesn't hide it. Like it hides the rip back there, but this rip. How do I apply this? Wait. Ow. Oh, okay, that didn't hurt, but I don't know why. That was the first thing I said, but. Okay, so this is kind of difficult. Yeah, this is actually kind of hard because you can't move this. Yeah, you can't separate this. This is attached, so you have to like. That doesn't help at all. It's feel like the only way you can actually do this is that you put it up here. I guess that was actually easy. I guess I made it hard for myself. Oops. So I was previously talking about like what I would have thought of like Soto sets for Gaim, right? I don't remember. Cause I kind of like, cause I guess because like speaking of like Gridon versus Bravo, I actually finally watched episode 2 subbed yesterday. Because I watched them both raw, but then I was like, oh, I'll watch them subbed eventually. And then because I finally did watch that, I actually finally decided to sit down and watch Brain, because Brain is only like 20 minutes. And Brain was actually really fun. I don't... When I was catching up with Geo, like, before it was going to end, I was like catching up on that. I was catching up on Geo, like after I finally watched Dogito and such. And then I watched Shinobi and Ryuki, but then I completely forgot about Brain by the time I finished Geo, because I was like, cool, I've now finished Geo, and now I can be ready for 01, even though I didn't even watch 01 right away. Okay, I actually do like that. Separate stickers. But, I really like the patterns for the Jimba forms. The Jimba arms. Like, these are just really appealing. I like these. And there goes Gaim Jimba. Like, I know, like, for, like, Gridon versus Bravo, people, like, you know, I just, you know, it's just nice to see again. I know some people are like, it's not good or anything. Just because, like, it's too short or it's, like, it doesn't make sense. And I'm honestly just like, why would you expect, like, why were you expecting, like, a full length, like, thing? And yes, like, honestly, it was probably made in promotion or made to promote the CSM Sengoku driver. But, other than that, like, I still think it was a really neat, it's just really nice to see. Just, I think especially because, like, you know, people aren't, like, in Saber. So, I know, like, people are, like, saying, like, wow, I can't believe Gaim overshadowed O's 10th anniversary. And I was like, I would actually have to disagree with that. Just because, oh gosh. Just because O's 10th anniversary, well, like, technically, they like, O's 10th anniversary, they didn't touch on until after, like, settling Gaim, technically. Is this the back? Okay, it's weird the back's the first sticker you deal with, but okay. Because honestly, well, the thing is that O's 10th anniversary they dealt with, like, after dealing with the Gaim. And plus, mostly O's 10th anniversary was dealt with in, Gomber, like, in the games. Like, obviously, like, because people keep disregarding it, but, like, obviously, like, O's, like, for people claiming that, oh, they didn't do anything for O's 10th anniversary. Memories of Heroes. Like, despite how much I don't like that game, that did a good job at, like, celebrating the 10th anniversaries of both Double and O's. I don't want to do another Memories of Heroes rant, but, like, okay, are these the same side or what? I'm too impatient. We're just gonna deal with this. Like, I think what they did with Gomperizing with O's was pretty cool. And, like, what are with O's, both what O's, not O's, both what, Gomperizing and City Wars decided to do was pretty cool. Because they just decided to make Anka playable character. Whoops. And then obviously because of that, they're like with Ankh, because technically I guess I don't know how they did it. But they finally like Gomberizing, for example, actually finally gave the writers or gave a character a different theme that wasn't the opening, so they actually added time judge all. I think even for City Wars they did that too. So it's like, wow, that's cool. I'm gonna have to do this 2 more times, so that's fun. I'm very curious as to what they would technically do after the Rider Time specials are done, because I can definitely see them trying to do another special, like just bringing back another Heisei Rider. Because I would have said build, because I don't know if this was last year, or like the last Time Machine Nations event, when they like showed off Prime Rogue and such. But his actor had stated that he wanted to do a special, like he wanted to do a Rogue versus Mad Rogue special. and he initially asked for it, but then he got declined. So he wanted it to get it trending, and I don't think it did so. But honestly, something like that, it's like I would have said would have been possible. However, Utsumi's actor, I think last month retired because of just because of the pandemic and such, which sucks. So now the chance of Rogue versus Mad Rogue happening is very unlikely. Although it's like a maybe. Like it's probably going to have to be through a lot of convincing. Because honestly, it's just I feel like that's kind of the only one you can do left, unless they want to touch up on X8 again and do like do the President's special. Wow, this really doesn't look as bad. But I'm not even sure we're going to get another 01 VSIN X. I'm going to say it's more most likely not. Which would kind of suck because I really would like for Valkyrie and Thouser to get power-ups. Just because I feel like they're kind of the two that really need it the most. But I guess if we don't, then we don't. And obviously because of Metsubo Jinrai, Cure Major isn't getting a VSIN X. So it's just like, it just sucks being a Sentai fan. I don't know, I find it extremely like funny but upsetting at the same time that like essentially the two out of the 3 shows this year, or like essentially for last year, like were really big. So Cure Major and Zet, and yet they're not getting anything special. Zet isn't getting a movie. Cure Major isn't getting a VSIN X, and it got its Versus movie canceled. Why can't I put this on? And then obviously Saber's going to get everything because it's Kamen Rider. So, like, that's just kind of the upsetting thing. There's clearly an imbalance. Well, okay, Zet's case, it's because Subaraya doesn't want 2 movies conflicting, and they obviously want to keep most of their promoting campaign for Shin Ultraman, so it's kind of excusable as to why Zet isn't getting a movie, but at the same time it's kind of upsetting. Just because it's like, come on, I really want to see some characters come back, and I really kind of want to see if Guy will actually use the Zet Riser. But we will never know, because we're probably going to have to wait for not Absolute Conspiracy, Ultra Galaxy Fight 3. But yeah, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually not gonna bother with this at all. There's no point. Because it's just like equality. Because then it's like, then like 2 of the other stickers aren't gonna get used. So it's just like, then none of you are gonna get used. So. And then these, I guess I should have actually thrown these. And then this box. So. Okay, so let's mix. Oh, that's neat. These are in segments. That's cool. So, let's... Okay, so I think I was supposed to take off the belt and then put that on, because that didn't sound good. I like how bulky the back is. Front of Face Off. And obviously, technically now, you can technically make a custom Fusion Gaim, but just wait for his premium set, honestly. So, here we oh, he's not finished yet. I almost gave it to the wrong hand. Man. Like, oh, so we're just gonna be a reverse of Kachidoki. There. Here we have Jimbo Lemon. Like, I understand why the hand's like this, but, like, it's kind of actually hard to angle. Great. yeah, that's the thing. It's just gonna be kind of hard to like pose, because then you're gonna do stuff like this. But I don't have much to say. I'm just trying to figure out how to work him. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what kind of poses I would want to do with Gaim. But like I have more what I want to do with Zhang to Shin. I guess just to compare the two. So this is pretty neat. Again, you can give him the Musou Saber and such, because he did. I think he did use the Musou Saber in this form once. Oh yeah, Yami Gaim. I forgot about him. Like you can technically make him. You just give him the Musou Saber. But man. But yeah. So you can't put this anywhere. So I don't remember if I technically do this on camera. Technically I shouldn't, because I'm going to take pictures of it after, so. But yeah. This. Oh, this is the hand I messed up right. So I guess I hang it like, yeah, I guess you can hang it like that, but just not secure. So I guess, again, you can also just hook it. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Hook it in a way that actually stays, but other than that. But yeah, that's essentially it. I'll pose them differently whenever I actually finish taking pictures, but obviously, let's actually go through our first new generation writer, Zangetsu Shin, next time. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.